Now, sis, I knew that she was gonna make me eat my words, but she didn't have to pull on my fucking wig that hard, sis. Girl! I'm the librarian, and I came to read. I'm not even sure where the hell to begin. I guess I can start with the fact that I dragged the fuck out of Beyonce ass for this tour that I was not featuring. I will still stand by the fact that whatever she was presenting us on that stage, I was just not, how it was packaged, I was not feeling it, okay? And I expressed my opinions on that shit and I said, nah, bitch, Beyonce might make me eat my words, but as of right now, I'm not feeling that shit. So, she came out with this sickening ass album and it looks like I might have to eat my motherfucking words, and that's just the motherfucking tea. That's just it, sis. That's just it. Now, I will say, I still don't like Jay-Z ass. Y'all can be mad at me about that. But bitch, when I tell you Jay-Z did what the fuck he had to do. Jay-Z did what the fuck he had to do on this goddamn album, bitch, and I will admit it. Yes, I sure will. Cause he sure fucking did, girl. Bitch, both these hoes were so disrespectful to my motherfucking spirit and to my fucking hairline. Do you see how I'm fucking looking like Lil Bill right now, bitch? They took the fuck out of my fucking wig. They snatched my fucking hair follicles right out my motherfucking scalp, bitch. They did that shit. They did that shit, girl. Every single time I've doubted, and now the reason why I'm so hard on Beyonce, I'm hard on everybody, but I'm especially hard on Beyonce because I've seen how these superstars, they will get to a certain level, Usher, like they will get to a certain level, and after that it's just, you know, the artistry falls to shit. The fucking vocals fall to shit. I see it happen over and over and over again. I'm just like, Beyonce, that's why I'm hard. You got to keep pushing it. And that's exactly what she did. Now, let's get into some, I'm not gonna talk about all the fucking, cause you could spend a whole, you could, you know, honestly create a whole ass college course about this fucking album. But I wanted to talk specifically about a few elements. Now, I guess I'll tell y'all how I found out this shit was happening. Y'all know that I had been traveling for my mom's like millionth graduation. She's doctor now, so that's Dr. Mama expression. I spent the first 2 days with my family and then the last 2 days with my friends at Pride and shit. It was really cute. You can go on Instagram and see some of the pictures. But you know, while my ass was drunk after a good ass night of just, you know, having so much fucking fun at Pride, you know, I had a good ass time with my family too. It was just, so while I was at the end of this fucking night, I said, you know, what the fuck going on? My timeline blowing up, what the fuck going on? Bitch, Ape Shit done came out. Now, let me tell you something about fucking Ape Shit. Ape Shit and the album, I saw a lot of white people specifically reacting to Ape Shit and also the album in a way that it's just like, oh girl, this shit is ghetto. What about her white fans? You know what I mean? And I'm loving that Beyonce and Jay-Z are pushing trap, pushing hip hop in this fashion. The fact that these two bitches rented out the fucking Louvre. What the fuck, girl? The fact that they rented that shit out and sat they black asses with their big noses and, you know, big ass lips, wide ass hips in front of fucking Mona Lisa and told you girls to eat. Girl, get out my fucking face. First of all, they got to a position in society where they were able to fucking rent out the Louvre. And you know, the Louvre is high art, right? It has, I mean, if you look at all those fucking art pieces, you'll see the history of colonization. You'll see the domination. You'll see the erasure of, you know, minorities. You will see it. The Louvre is supposed to represent that type of shit. And they really went up in there and sat their black asses down and started picking their afro in front of fucking Mona goddamn Lisa. You know how disrespectfully sickening that shit is? That is so amazing, bitch. So when you see some of the reactions like, oh, well, girl, this shit is so ghetto. You got this trap shit. It's like, we are creators of art as well. And y'all consume it. You take it and then you turn around and steal it and present it as if you created that shit yourself. So we're standing in front of y'all fucking priceless pieces of art and showing y'all what the fuck we about to do. We about to fuck this shit up. This is only the beginning, not just for, you know, Beyonce and Jay-Z. I'm talking about how society is currently shifting towards like, bitch, y'all hoes have continued to dominate our ass and our eyes are being opened. And we're standing in front of y'all Mona Lisas and cute ass statues and shit like that, keeping in mind all the shit that they were supposed to represent for y'all, and we're going to turn the fucking tide, okay? People are up here saying, oh, well, she didn't give no vocals, she didn't give no vocals. So of course, before I even hear the album, I'm like, okay, well, she's, you know, the vocals are gonna be toned down and she's gonna be rapping and it's gonna be cute. I still love Beyonce rapping, so I prepared myself for no vocals because of what everybody else was fucking saying. And bitch, as soon as I fucking, you know, listen to this album, the first song, Summer, is giving me all type of melodies and harmonies and shit, bitch. Talking about fucking making love. I mean, just music dripped in sex and talent everywhere. I'm just like, bitch, what the fuck y'all talking about? If y'all want to hear Beyonce change keys 5 times, bitch, listen to Love on Top. This girl came out here shaking the fucking table. I don't know which one to pick because I mean, I love all of them. Bitch, Summer sickening, ape shit sickening, fucking Boss is so nice is disrespectful. Let me tell you something about Jay-Z and Beyonce. Them hoes were dragging the shit out of you. Girl, they were dragging the shit out of Kim Kardashian and all the fucking family, bitch. When that girl said, Hov and Beezus, bitch, watch the throne, I said, oh my God, oh my God, bitch, it was disrespectful. You got 713, bitch. Remember when fucking Jay-Z said, bitch, I'm good on any MLK Boulevard. I said, bitch, I am about to, you see this, bitch, I'm about to do a death drop into my casket, okay? That's a real death drop on you. I'm going to actually die, bitch. I think Friends may be one of my motherfucking favorite songs, bitch. I love that Beyonce and Jay-Z were up here saying, yeah, this is cute. They were talking about all the shit that they had, and a lot of people had a fucking problem with that shit. Like, girl, they're celebrating their life and their love and their happiness and whatever, and their success and the fact that they fucking worked hard for whatever the fuck they had. So when they got to Friends, I was like, oh shit, I love the fact that they're saying, yeah, we did this shit, but we didn't do it alone. And they were also kind of critiquing society today, essentially saying that people will keep snakes and people who don't need to be in their life around them all the time. It's like, bitch, I gotta have a tight circle in this house. The song Heard About Us was directly written for me. Beyonce knows I don't like his ass, and she wrote that specifically. She said, keep our name out your mouth. You know, my nigga got you hoes mad. And yes, he continues to have me mad, Beyonce. Sometimes y'all corny as fuck, I can't lie, especially Jay-Z, as I said. Jay-Z, girl, you seem to think that capitalism will save our ass. I'm not sure why. Also, I mean, in 713, he was saying to all the good girls that love hustlers, to all the mothers that put up with us, to all the babies that suffer because of us, we only know love because of ya. Black queen, you rescued us, and it's just like, okay, all right, like this is okay. As I said, I still don't like his ass. He really rapped his ass off in this shit, but there's certain ways of thinking that Jay-Z has that I'm not fucking here for that shit. Like, girl, yes, I'm glad that you're appreciating the black queens, the black women who are over here doing the damn thing, but bitch, who's gonna rescue them? Who's gonna rescue them? And that's why I'm saying sometimes it looks a little bit corny when that rhetoric is constantly like all the black queens who suffered because of us, you know, I don't know what the fuck, okay. All right, like, can we get somebody to save them? Can they live their lives for themselves and not have to suffer for y'all? I'm so tired of hearing that shit because there is no one there to save black women. If the tables were turned half the time, y'all would have left these women in the dust, okay? But they continue to tolerate and deal with y'all ass and help y'all ass out while no one is there for them. That's the only thing that I'm saying. Some of y'all seem to be under this illusion that Beyonce does not smoke some fucking weed. Let me tell you this shit right now. Right now, this woman is probably backstage at one of them fucking stadiums, getting high as shit, listening to fucking Summer. Or which one, bitch? Which one would I do that shit to? I'm gonna tell you this shit right now. Which one would I get my ass together with, bitch? The whole album. The whole album. Just accept your fate. Fucking loves do say with a side of a blunt, bitch, and that's just it. That's my fucking fate. Beyonce, you should have released this shit before fucking On the Run 2. You should have released this shit before On the Run 2. Let me tell you something. Nicki Minaj got really confident. She thought she was gonna release a fucking album in June, and what did I say? I said, bitch, something happened. I said, Parkwood probably tapped on Nicki Minaj's shoulder like, sis, you might not want to release that fucking week. That's all I got to say. And she obliged, as she should have. When they said in Black Effect that these hoes are out here biting cornrows, I think it was in that same song, Beyonce said, I want you shooting the nose off my pharaoh. I said, girl, I can see why some of y'all mad. I can see why some of y'all mad. Because they calling this shit out. And I think because, you know, Beyonce and Jay-Z have had more success and more fame, a lot of times when black celebrities get into those spaces, they try their hardest to come as close to whiteness as they can. You see what I'm saying? And the more power, the more money, the more fame that some of these black celebrities get, the more they try, some of them, not all of them, the more some of them try to associate themselves with whiteness, try to fit in with whiteness, try not to upset whiteness. And they have done the exact opposite. That is why, you know, above all else, I respect the fact that they did this shit and how well it was done, how well it was put together. Some of your faves are releasing fucking albums that have 20 songs on them, and it's just like, wow. And they released something with 9 tracks, and it still was more of a solid project. Whether or not you wanted more vocals or less trap, whatever the fuck, you could, hopefully, if you are someone who looks at shit with some type of sense, you would at least admit that this is a solid ass project. I indeed was one of the main ones who said I didn't want no fucking joint album. Beyonce, I don't want no joint album. I don't want to hear your husband talk about shit. Would I still prefer a solo album over a joint one? Hell the fuck yes. I mean, my fave is Beyonce, but this joint album definitely exceeded my expectations. Like, they have had good collaborations and shit, but it was well strung together. It was well done. Because you went from Lemonade to 444 and then them coming together in the end, and it was just solid. It was solid. Like, I can be pressed all I want. I can be pressed to Jay-Z. I can be mad I don't like his ass. You know, I can think some of the shit that they did was corny, but I will say that it was at least solid. I can see that they put effort into that shit. The fact, I still can't get over the fact that they rented out the fucking loop. Like, how iconic. How iconic for you to be creating black art in spaces that didn't even want your ass there in the fucking first place. You know what I mean? Like, I really cannot believe that there were some white people, as I said, that were saying, oh my God, what about like her white fans? Why is she doing this? As if they don't have control over whole ass industries and the way that, even the way that art is made, a lot of times, the rules are not written by people who look like me. Even if you think about something as modern as TV production or just creating a show. I remember behind the scenes for Insecure, they were talking about the fact that they had no industry baselines for how to record black people on this screen, like how to light certain areas and frames and shit so that black people look good on the screen. There was no industry baseline on how to do that because the baseline was always white people. So how dare you, like, as I said, that was just one example out of the, we ain't even talking about music or fucking paint, like we're not even talking about, how dare you, girl? Like, art exists in this world, y'all can consume it however the fuck you want, bitch. Now we're starting to create our own shit and we're doing it in front of the fucking Louvre, girl. We're doing it in front of Miss Mona Lisa, girl. We're doing it, girl, yes man, we're doing it. There are also people who, I guess they haven't been paying attention to the amount of fucking art galleries that Beyonce goes to. They ain't paying attention to the fact that Solange is her whole ass sister. They're not paying attention to the fact that Tina was talking about she loved to, you know, get the girls together, bitch, get them some art and shit. I mean, these girls been training for their whole lives in this fucking, like, there are still people who do not think that Beyonce is smart enough to have no type of vision. I mean, no matter how many behind the scenes featurettes that you see Beyonce directly involved in her craft and in her work, this woman says she dreams up her performances before she even like thinks it. Like, she is art. So for people to act like she just is a delirious woman who has no idea what the fuck is going on and she just hands her over her career to whoever the fuck, like, it is so surprising to me. And that's why, as I said, that's why I was hard on Beyonce, because I know she's the one in control. So I'm like, girl, what the fuck is going on? But she surely answered me, bitch. I asked a question. I sure did. I said, Beyonce, I don't know what the fuck going on. You need to explain yourself. This shit does not, this package that you have on the Run Tour 2, I'm not getting it. I don't understand it, okay? And she came out here and showed me exactly what the fuck I needed to see, and I'm like, okay. You win, sis. I mean, as you always do, girl. When I tell your ass, I was so happy to see her up there just fucking moving around and bitch, you saw ape shit. She moving, bitch. She had them titties. I said, bitch, you better fucking shake that black ass on they fucking art. Shake that black ass on they art, bitch. Make her fucking mad. Make her fucking mad. Now, sis, I hope that you have a visual for each and every last one of you raggedy ass bitch. Each and every one of these fucking songs, I want to see a visual. I don't know how the fuck I went from not wanting a goddamn joint album at all to now wanting that shit to be a visual album, but I want a visual. I want every single song to have a visual, sis. Oh, yes, ma'am. Somebody said, girl, somebody on Twitter said this shit. Somebody said Jay-Z ass don't have the stamina for a whole ass visual album. I almost collapsed just now. Jeez, that shit was so goddamn funny. Someone said that Jay-Z don't have the stamina for a full visual album, so she gave us a cute ass, you know, ape shit video and called it a goddamn day. Now, let me tell you something. I won't disagree with your ass, because I said this shit previously when Jay-Z get his ass on there. You know, just doing, it seemed like he doing some, you know, yoga exercise, some shit, like he can't keep up, like he really did lose his breath. I was not featuring that shit, but honestly, I want you to get, Beyonce, I want you to get Jay-Z. I don't know if he needs some protein bars, or if he needs like extra cups of water or some shit. Get his ass in the visual album. Tell us to shut the fuck up and sit our asses down. I loved hearing that shit. What this album was from Beyonce was a long ass text message straight from her to us telling us shut your ass up. You don't know shit about my life. Y'all broke as fuck. I'm black as shit and y'all fucking mad. The end. That shit was it. And I lived for it. And of course, I would love to know what you guys thought of the album. I would say that, you know, this album definitely is not as heavy as Lemonade or 444. To me, it's more celebratory. And that's kind of how I looked at it, because I'm finna be twerking my ass off, and that's just it. If you go to a club and you see somebody like dislocating their hip, you know, because I ain't got no ass like that, it's more like a back. If you see somebody dislocating their hip, you know, moving around like this, it's gonna be me. It's gonna be me twerking to Friends or 713 or which one, bitch? Nice Boss Ape shit. It's gonna be me twerking. It's me twerking my ass to a joint album I said I did not fucking want. And now you, Beyonce and Jay-Z, Blue, Solange, Mama Tina, and Rumi and Sir Carter, we all can have a good goddamn evening.